Welcome to Chapter 7, Lesson 2. How are patterns used in mathematics? Numeric patterns. Remember, numeric means number. Okay, so this is patterns with numbers. Numeric patterns are patterns that use numbers. A pattern is a list of numbers, figures, or symbols that follow a rule. A rule is a statement that describes a relationship between numbers or objects. You can find and extend, make bigger, a pattern by following the rule. Okay, so let's look at the example. Carla sells 3 picture frames for $15 and 4 picture frames for $20. The pattern for the price of the frames is the same. How much money will Carla make if she sells 6 frames? Okay, so you have to identify and describe the pattern by dividing the total cost by the number of frames. So Carla sells 3 picture frames for $15. 15 divided by 3 is 5. And 4 picture frames for $20. So you found this is per frame. So 1 picture frame costs $5. The rule is to multiply the number of frames by 5. Use the rule to extend the pattern. So 1 frame, 2 frame, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now every time you're multiplying by 5. So 1 times 5, 2 times 5, 3 times 5, 4 times 5, 5 times 5, 6 times 5. Or you can plus 5 every time. Regardless, 25 plus 5 is 30, and 6 times 5 is 30. So Carla will make 6 times 5, or $30 if she sells 6 picture frames. The chapters in Daniel's book follow a pattern. The even chapters have 12 pages. The odd chapters have 16 pages. The first page number of chapter 1 is 1. Extend the pattern to find the page number of the last page in chapter 6. So these are switching from 12 to 16, 12 to 16. So chapter 1, that's odd, right? So odd have 16, so plus 16. And then even has 12. So you have to do 16 plus 12. Right? And then plus 16, then plus 12, plus 16, plus 12, all the way up to chapter 6. Okay, so 44 plus 12, 56. And then 56, now we have to do 16. Right? 72. Now 72 plus 12. So the last page number of Daniel's book is 84. Describe another pattern you see in this chart. What other patterns do I see? Well, these are all multiples of 4. 4 times 4, 4 times 7, 4 times 11. Let's see if we can find a pattern there. 4 times 7, 4 times 11, plus 3, plus 4. What was this one going to be? 56. So 56 would be 14. That'd be plus 3. Well, all of the endings are even numbers. That's a pattern. All of the ending chapter page numbers are even. That's a pattern. Maybe you find a different one. All right, let's see. Squiggle, 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 triangle. That's my pattern. You can make up one. All right. And for the building on essential questions, why is it important to look at more than just the first two numbers of a pattern to decide the rule? Okay, so the first terms, you can't just look at these two and pick the rule. The pattern could surprise you, so look at least the first four terms. You want to look at least the first four terms to make sure it repeats, or else it could switch. You could think it was times, but it ends up being addition, right? Or like this pattern, I thought it was 4 times and then plus, but it went from 4 to 7 to 11, so it surprised me. So if I had only looked at these first one, then I would have thought that was a pattern, but it didn't end up being one. All right, see you in class.